The hottest pop culture stories of the day, like Radar Online, following up with a fake story. Shocking. Plus, is Sheena Shea and Brock Davies' timeline a little more interesting? We'll tell you about it here on Hot to Go. I'm Brittany.
I'm Kendall.
And I'm Mike.
Radar Online is most likely going to sponsor my funeral because I have found myself in a place of no matter if they're good or bad or in between. I love you, Radar Online.
I thought we were starting from a place of darkness for a moment there. So, guys, I've only been gone for a week.
So,
with Brittany's funeral.
So the thing is,
sponsorships of funerals. That's a new thing.
I'm not getting it sponsored.
Okay.
They're not sponsoring my life, so they will be sponsoring my death. Okay,
Casket's gonna look like a race car, like
Perfect.
NASCAR. It's gonna be perfect.
So Radar Online went to say, moving on from Sydney already, Tom Brady sparks romance rumors with Sofia Vergara after cozying up to Euphoria star at Bezos' wedding. The idea that, like, not only are they reporting, like, on future possibly fake news, but they're like, oh, by the way, this Sydney Sweeney and Tom Brady thing was a thing. Which, by the way, it wasn't. They talked for like a half second. There's nothing there. I mean, nothing. And then they're like, oh yeah, well, he's done with her. Now he's on to the next one.
I love too. It's like with Radar Online at this point, Sydney Sweeney also stole Jeff Bezos from the bride.
Yeah.
Like anyone that she was even maybe in their sort of quasi vicinity or maybe sort of quasi making eye contact with, they're a thing. They're an item. They're on to Sydney Sweeney. They want on Sydney Sweeney.
That's what happens when you're just like that, just
hot.
Not only hot, but like you deal in sex. Like she is a sexual icon in the best way. I love it. I love that for her. But anything she touches, I mean, even people are like, is that Cher and Sydney Sweeney true lovers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are.
I loved the picture that, I don't know if it was Radar or OK Magazine or one of the like reggae regs, that it was Sydney Sweeney walking and then like 10 paces behind her, a little farther across the street was Orlando Bloom. And it was like Orlando Bloom and Sydney Sweeney seen together outside of the Bezos wedding.
Like
what?
In that case, like I've also been seen with Orlando Bloom. Like that's pretty far away.
What? It's so wild. Did we figure out while I was gone why she was at that wedding?
We got some context. Speaking of selling sex and Sydney Sweeney, she just launched her brand new lingerie brand that is backed by $1 billion investment from a private equity firm known as Cotu. And if you don't know, that is Jeff Bezos's massive private equity firm. So a $1 billion boost for this new lingerie brand.
Why does a lingerie company need $1 billion?
Because $1 billion boobies sounds fun. $1 billion boobies. $1 billion boobies.
Maybe that's it.
I don't know. I mean, the implication being that lingerie isn't that much material.
No, that's why I was kind of like.
Well, I mean, they're building buildings. I mean, they're building places to produce all of this lingerie, marketing campaigns. What do you mean?
Just if you empty Victoria's Secrets, they can figure it out.
I'm like, that's not usually how things are made, is you don't make the factory initially.
It is when you're Sydney Sweeney selling lingerie, they think it's going to do okay.
I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things where you go, that's the weirdest order of things. Step one, we build the factory to make like, whoa, $1 billion for a new lingerie company. That's wild, guys.
I love that Sydney Sweeney knows her kink. Like, and she just falls into, she just is like, yeah, I'm going to roll into this like sex demon goddess vibe that the whole world wants me to be.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Here's my bathwater soap.
Yeah.
Great. Here's my lingerie. Let me like take $1 billion investment.
Yeah.
I love this for her.
Love is for her. I also want to I feel like I could save them at least $500 million.
Can we also, I do want to get back to the idea of Tom Brady and Sofia Vergara. But before we move on from Sydney Sweeney and the Jeff Bezos Sanchez wedding, everyone there, every celebrity had a reason that wasn't because they were friends with either of them. We're like slowly figuring out everybody's in.
So it was a 200-person wedding. And more than half of them were celebrities that I don't know if they've ever met. Into which, like, I literally just went to a 200-person wedding. And I kept thinking, what if, like, literally I was like, sorry, Aunt Peg, you don't get to come because Sydney Sweeney's coming.
Okay, number one, no one would disrespect Aunt Peg that way.
No. I'd get kicked out before Peg.
Literally. Like, that woman knows dressage.
Oh,
Pretty sure that makes her friends with Martha Stewart and Snoop.
Kendall, you have no idea how much like that conversation came up in the old wedding. Is they'd be like, well, Brittany, I heard you're in radio. And more importantly, I heard Peg is one of your Olympic correspondents. And Peg was like, I told them.
About dressage.
And she's like, Kendall doesn't know how to say dressage. I was like, Kendall,
I do now.
take it easy. Kendall dunking on you I just like Peg.
It's iconic.
I know.
Aunt Peg. But it is just so weird. And like, Brittany, as you said, you were just at a wedding that size and you go, it doesn't feel intimate when you say 200 people.
It
but
is,
you look around the room and you're like, no, I should know most of the people here unless I'm someone's date.
It's sad. Me and Mike talked about it. We don't know who it's sadder for. If it's sad for Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos, or even sadder for the people that were like, okay, I'll go to this wedding. Like, it's just kind of, it's giving like pathetic vibes.
But it's a business move. I mean, it's a business, like you said, I think the number I saw was like 40-ish% probably have never had a personal one-on-one conversation with him. It's all there for business. So we had people that were in Netflix or in Amazon MGM movies that were coming up. We had people like this, Sydney Sweeney, trying to get equity for these different things. It's a business thing, which again, they had two different weddings. They were already married when we had this ceremony, this big Hollywood, blowout party.
True.
They've already had their loved ones at their wedding.
You guys, was this wedding a write-off?
Yeah, probably.
That is the rudest thing someone has said, but I think you're right.
I think it was. Now I'm like, they're just wheeling and dealing. He just wrote this off.
Those rich people, they know how to not pay taxes, but in a way that like we can write it off.
We'll write it off. I say that about everything. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Just write it off. We'll leave it up to the states. It's another one
We'll
that we
leave it
say
up
a
to the
lot that we don't
states.
really. What?
Here we go. We've got it.
I just asked
I
if you want
think
to.
it should be left up to the states to decide.
Thank you.
Do you want ketchup or mustard?
I think it should be left up to the states to decide.
It's controversial. We're not ready to take our point of view there. So yeah, Tom Brady is hooking up with Sofia Vergara, and that makes sense to us. Me and Mike decided that we are fine with this as long as it's just hookup of the summer, and that's cool.
I think. Do you have an update too, Mike? Because I saw an update to the story today, like 2 hours ago.
Go with yours first.
Okay, so we had heard that Tom Brady's people are like, Tom Brady never would say Sofia Vergara is too old for him because that was the rumor. They're like, no, he would never say that. It turns out some of these insiders and one of our favorite blind sources are saying it's actually Tom Brady who might be too young for Sofia Vergara, like via her. She thinks he's too, quote, JV. She wants like a more established, older man. She's like, I'm not really interested in anything more than a summer romance because I want somebody who is just more established than like this young buck.
How old is Tom Brady?
He's 47. Or no, wait.
Yeah,
No.
I think so.
Yeah,
That sounds right.
Okay, I know in his late 40s for sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Sofia Vergara is 52.
I mean, that's not that big of an age
47.
difference.
It's really not.
That's like you and I, Kendall.
You saying we could get married or have a
Have
summer
it
fling?
work? Summer fling. I'm not ready to get. Hey, I'm not ready to be a mark.
My 2 JV for you?
Yeah, obvious.
I think this was an issue where the
Insiders
had some trouble getting to the source in time because I think this is the response to the story where he said, no, she's way too old for him, or that's his feelings. Then she had her people maybe do this response. And then in between that time is when Tom's people was like, he would never say she's too old. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I think this is just maybe our insiders and our sources getting their signals crossed a little bit.
Like getting ahead of the story, being like, we reject you first.
If Tom actually said that, I need him to know that he's too young for us.
This happened to me exactly at the gym.
Honestly, but nobody would ever. I mean, Tom Brady's people are not lying. No one would ever say Sofia Vergara is too old for them.
Exactly.
No.
No.
And Sofia Vergara, to be clear, does not believe that Tom Brady's too young for her.
No.
I think like the idea of him being JV, of like not being sophisticated enough for her, I could see that.
Yeah, like
her just going, you're too much of a bro.
Yeah.
I
could
don't
see
want to
that.
date, I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I go either way, but I think she's supposed to just be having fun. So she,
Yeah.
whatever, if her friends should be telling her, just have fun.
And even in that statement, they use the word summer romance. It's not going to be any more than a summer romance. I think that's what we all decided. It's a fling. It's a summer thing. Good for it. Go for it. That's awesome.
Live your
Yeah, it took her
life.
so long to get over Joe. This would be great to just add this to the reasons why Joe is not the one anymore.
There you go.
Oh, Kendall, I wanted to tell you about this real quick. We have Sheena Shea. She is from Vanderpump Rules, one of the mainstays in Vanderpump Rules. She's actually the one that made the crossover from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She was cheating on Brandi Glanville's ex-husband, and she's the reason we have the spinoff of Vanderpump Rules. Sheena Shea.
Wait, I'm sorry. That's how we know Sheena Shea?
So see,
Because of Brandi Glanville's ex?
I'm saying yes, and I've realized I'm not verbalizing yes.
Everybody watching on YouTube knows what Brittany said. Everybody else is like,
like
what
it
the
says,
hell?
and Brittany aggressively is nodding yes. So Brandi Glanville was married to, his name's escaping me, but he's a TV star in his own right.
Eddie Sabrain?
Yeah.
I thought he was, didn't he get cheated? Wait,
Yeah.
Leanne Rimes?
She cheated on Brandi with Leanne Rimes as well.
Whoa, so this guy's just cheating on everybody.
Everybody, but people claim that he's super right now, hasn't cheated on Leanne Rimes. So Brandi Glanville was married to Eddie. They have 2 kids together. He cheated on Brandi with Sheena Shea, who was a waitress at Pump. Sir.
At Sir.
At
Okay.
Sir, which is one of Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant. Once they discovered that was, they wanted to start this show and that they had that connection, they had a lunch with Brandi Glanville and Sheena Shea.
Okay.
Those 2 talked about how they both at one point were having sex with Eddie, and Brandi was married. Sheena was not. And then they go their separate ways, and the cameras follow Sheena Shea.
Okay.
So she is the initiator of Vanderpump Rules. Her affair is the reason we have Vanderpump Rules.
Okay.
So she's been married for a little bit now. She met a man who has a tumultuous past in general. He's actually from, I want to either say New Zealand or Australia. But the problem is he also has an ex who doesn't want him to be around their kids, or hasn't seen his kids in like 10 years. So this guy, his name is Brock Davies. Brock Davies met Sheena Shea in 2019.
Okay.
They hit it off pretty well because in 2020, they got pregnant with their kiddo that they had, Summer Moon, who was born in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
They got married in 2022.
Okay.
As we know, a scandal that shocked a nation happened in 2023.
Oh, yes.
And at that moment in 2023, we find out in present day, we're finding this timeline out now, in present day in 2023, there was a lot of rumors that Brock Davies, Sheena Shea's husband, had been cheating as well with Raquel/Rachel, because they were like a 3 people that would travel together a lot. And so Brock Davies, who's like, oh my God, I'm terrified that this rumor is going to come out as something that actually happened. He said to Sheena Shea in 2023, hey, I actually did cheat on you. It was in 2020 when you were pregnant.
Huh?
Yeah. But I want you to know, because I'm really scared that these rumors are going to unearth that I actually did cheat on you, because, that's how usually things do happen.
Mm-hmm. It's not the most obvious rumor. There's just something else there.
There's something else there. And like, the person that he says he cheated with was just an ex-girlfriend of his, and she has no allegiance to keep that quiet. And that would give her quite a bit of social media cred if she was like, he actually did cheat at this point. To which I ask you, Kendall Mark, if you were Sheena Shea, and at this point now, they were happy in 2023. In fact, they were like attacking Tom Sandoval for cheating, which is like a level of I can't even. If you were Sheena Shea, would you want to know this in 2023 about something that happened in 2020 after now you've had a kid together and married, and it's seemingly going well?
Ooh, why is she talking about it now, by the way?
She's got a book coming out.
Oh, okay. Like, what does that have to do with 2025? I'm just curious. There's a lot of dates. And if my husband told me, hey, babe, I didn't cheat on you, even though everyone's saying I did, but I did back in 2022 while you were pregnant, because like that was when I was pregnant.
Going to say, because this timeline would kind of work for you right now.
So if he was like, I did while you were pregnant in 2022, my jaw would literally break. It would hit the floor so hard, it would break. I would want to know I would want to know, because I think the worst thing, and I know you agree with me, the worst thing you could ever do, the worst time you could ever cheat on a woman is when she is pregnant.
Yeah.
When you are feeling so vulnerable and alone, and you like your body is not your body anymore on like a mental, physical, everything level.
Like there's listen, I can forgive a lot, but there is a certain place in hell for men that cheat on women while they're pregnant with their kid.
I need to know that. I need to know that.
Wow.
I don't think I could get over it.
I don't think I could get over.
Are they together still?
Well, here's this is what happened. We talked about this yesterday. I said, wait a minute, they're still, I was like, okay, so when did they break up? What's their story? And then you were like, no, they're still together.
No.
And I said, here's the hypothetical. And I think this takes it a step further. What if he's a changed man? This is how Brittany framed it to me yesterday. Yeah. He's a changed man. Okay. He will never cheat on you again. I know it's impossible to know this, but in the hypothetical, he'll never cheat on you again. Everything's going well. You've got the kid. Everything has been great. Do you still want to know about it? That's where Brittany and I both looked at each other and said, hell no.
Hell no.
We don't want to know about it.
I would never forgive him. I would never forgive him. And like, there is a world where we have a happy household. And I think you're telling me for you.
Yes.
And to that,
that's some therapy up in here.
Yeah, I don't need, like, you go talk to somebody else about that. But like, literally, this would, if you want, if you are the changed man that you say you are and you got away with this, count it as you're lucky or unlucky, depending on who you're looking at. Like, you're with me forever now. But like, I don't want to know that. I would never get over it. And I think that there is a world where this person does sincerely go, wow, I made a huge mistake. Because they'd only been knowing each other for a year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean, not an excuse, but like they did get pregnant very quickly. I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Going back to the point, Brittany's point of, this is for you. Like, you think about that sometimes. You're like, I want to fess up to this secret. And you go, is that going to help the person? No. Like, you're doing it, yes, to like alleviate your guilt and anxiety. I 100% agree with that. The thing is, like, I wouldn't want to know, but now that you've even put it in my mind, I'm like, now I want to know.
Like, there's no, we even jokingly was like, this thing that sucks is you can't like soft launch it. Like, is there a secret you'd want to know? Like, if it happened in 2020, you'd want me to tell you? Just wondering. Like, I'd be playing a board game and throw that question in. They're like, what's the capital of, Canada? Also, would you want to know about a deep, dark secret that happened in 2020?
Do you think Sheena Shea also, though, she looks at things so differently than we do? Like, she had this, and I'm not saying that it didn't break her heart, but then she went, methinks I can make something out of this. I mean, she made a career out of having an affair.
You have no idea. Like, this woman, there's so many things that are two-faced in this too, because she literally ripped so many people to pieces for not telling the real story, say what's really going on in their life. Mm-hmm. Her and Brock freaking said Tom Sandoval's the worst person in the world. Like, there's so much projecting. There's so much crap in all of this where you're just like, layers.
So it's funny because, I mean, then she's looking at it totally differently than we do.
For sure.
She's not, I mean, she's devastated, I'm sure, but also is like, I can spin this.
Well, in 2023, I think that her thought was, this is never coming out. I'm going to be honest, because like, if it would have came out, it probably maybe would have elongated their show a little bit longer. But I believe that she really wasn't going to let this go out. And now there's enough time. And it's just like anybody, remember like how we talk about in the reality show, when somebody gets a DUI, they wait for enough time to be like, but I'm a changed man. There's enough time where she's like, we've worked on it. We're better. But this is a woman who, it was systematic. Like, she's not telling this until there's enough time in between it. We've got now 2 years away from her finding out, and that she can say, we're actually in a great place now.
Oh, that's a wild one.
I know.
What a monster.
I do think,
want to say.
I will say this. I do think Kendall Mike falls in the realm of she just would have to know.
I have to.
Which is interesting.
It is interesting. You're a masochist.
I am. Absolutely. A truth masochist.
Again, Brittany nods yes.
Yes. Oh, man, guys, this story broke yesterday, and you guys text me because I wasn't here. This is how important it was. Justin Bieber's a long-awaited album, Swag, drops. We all start talking about it, right? But the big thing I really want to focus on today is the relationship that we've been talking about for months now. And that's Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. And what in the heck is going on? So number one, of course, when you drop swag, they're in their matching outfits, and nothing says our relationship is fine like a matching outfit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, like dirty tank tops.
Yeah, no, bro. It's so weird. And like the pants that are so low that I go, I'm sorry, sir.
I do love baby classic though, and that's why I always call it when a baby's in a diaper.
Just a diaper.
Baby classic
Baby
is.
classic.
Baby looks great, to be clear. But like the fact that, especially because Hailey Bieber's die on this hill look is heels, cute dress, like hair did, everything looks relaxed but still done. And he always kind of looks like he's just rolled in out of bed.
Yeah.
So why are we taking her on that road with us? I'm not into the matchy outfits release thing. But the bigger thing is Hailey goes on Instagram and immediately posts, is this Flyney clocking to all you beeping losers?
She's taking a victory lap when it's probably not needed. We will, side note, everybody, I've gotten already emails about when we're going to be doing this at 4:20. We're going to be reviewing swag with each other and you. We have listened to the album. We have thoughts. Yeah, I think she really is doing that thing where, you know, that you think the end zone's somewhere and you start doing the dance and then somebody tackles you at the waist because you're not in the end zone.
Or you like shot the ball and you're like, I made it. And like, that's the wrong side.
It's the wrong side. I'm so
scored a point, the
embarrassed.
other team.
You're actually playing soccer, you idiot.
What are you doing? You can't use
Why
your
did you
hands.
grab it? Yeah, it doesn't. I think she's thinking this is a dunk. It's like the freaking Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni when they both celebrate when anything happens. That's what it's giving. It's giving patting myself on the back in a moment where you're like, yeah, but
also, still, are you okay?
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
I mean, I get the need as Hailey Bieber, who's been quiet throughout this Justin Bieber spiral, because let's call it what it is. It's been a spiral of his, no matter if he made an album or not. She's been really quiet. So I understand her want to go,
Yeah.
I have something to say, you know?
She wants a win. She deserves a win. But unfortunately, I don't know if this will be the win that I don't know.
No, especially to say, like, is it finally clocking to you, bleeping losers? Like, no, but like still.
We're in a place of pity. We're not in a place of how dumb are we?
Yeah.
I disagree. I'm going the other side. This has been a work the entire time. As soon as the paparazzi moments that we saw happen during this quote unquote spiral made their way onto the new album swag, I said, wait a minute. Have we been getting played this entire time?
I got thoughts on this.
I know you do, but I'm just saying, like,
Two things can be true.
Two things can be
100%,
true.
They can be, and I'm not saying it's full, but we always say nothing's real and everybody smokes. Nothing is real. This is all, not all, a lot of this has been a part of this promotion for this album.
I'm also going to say we're using the album term very loosely for whatever this is.
Oh my God. I thought it was like a diatribe. I was like, is this even Justin Bieber diatribing at me?
Like, we'll give you the rundown. And like, it's not all the worst, but I have to say, coming out strong, going, I got 21 new tracks. No, you don't. No, you do not.
Take a seat.
One is a voice memo. Like, no, you do not. But also, like, Hailey, if this is a win for you and you need this win, I get it. You're a new mom and you've got a lot going on. And like, you want to be married to the man that you married.
Also, your win was selling your company for $1 billion.
She's a billionaire. She doesn't need a lot of wins.
That's when you should have been running around the track screaming, like, I'm going to live forever. Yeah. I would have been like middle fingers to everybody going, yeah.
Hailey, let's celebrate your win.
Yeah.
Why are we putting so much effort into like trolling people if that's really what you're doing, or on your husband's album when you're the one who literally just sold your company you built in a couple of years for $1 billion? Celebrate yourself, queen.
Also, it's like, we're still asking, you guys okay?
But like, also blink twice.
And also, the whole time we've been asking, are you guys okay? If you love Hot to Go, and we know you freaking do, better like, subscribe, comment, all the things. We can't wait to write you back, especially if you disagree with us. We love that.